Rise and shine, your most royal, majestic highness of highnesses. Carice handed me the ring Rigmor wants to give you. Don't ask to see it, because that would ruin things. So hand me the ring you have for Rigmor, and we'll get you in ship shape for the ceremony. Dragonborn? I just wanted to be sure. Are you marrying Rigmor? Oh, it's nothing. I just want to say, I think you are beautiful. To me. Forgive me, I am being foolish. There's not a day goes by when I don't think of you. Since the Sea of Ghosts, when we were in that cargo hold and I told you I needed you. Ever since that day, I can't stop thinking about you. I didn't realize it fully then, but I promised myself that I would make it clear how I felt about you. Forgive me. Where do we go from here? Of course. Make sure to wear something nice. I'll meet you downstairs. Majesty, I just want to take this opportunity to wish you and Rigmor all the best. Understood. Thank you. Everyone is waiting. Are you ready? Majesty, it shall be my honor.
Yes?
Need something?
Need something?
Welcome, Majesty. It is a privilege and an honor to be the officiant in such a prestigious union. Are there any questions before we start? Then, let us begin. We are gathered here today in the presence of the 9 divines to bear witness to this most holy union. To join in friendship the Empress, O Most High Majesty of Cyrodiil and the Empire, to Rigmor Morgan Mead, High Queen of Cyrodiil, daughter of Ragnar and Sigurd of Bruma. If any amongst us wish to bear false witness or object to this union, then let it be heard, or forever hold your peace. Your Most Majestic Highness, do you take this woman, Rigmor Morgan Mead, High Queen of Cyrodiil, to be your lifelong friend? Do you promise to guard and protect her always, and stand by her side through whatever may come? And do you, Rigmor, High Queen of Cyrodiil, take her Most Majestic Highness, the Empress of Cyrodiil and the Empire, to be your lifelong friend?
I do.
Your Majesty, is there anything you would like to say to Rigmor before the exchange of rings?
Dragonborn.
Rigmor, is there anything you would like to say before the exchange of rings?
I love you more than you could ever know. You are my best friend, my life's companion, my savior, and my champion. My love for you has always, and always will be, true. You are my soulmate. Oh, my sweet, wonderful, beautiful Dragonborn.
And now the exchange of the rings of commitment. Rigmor?
I give you this ring as a symbol of my undying friendship. With no beginning or end, it is a token of my commitment to you.
Your Majesty?
Ah, damn. I had it a moment ago. 1 second. Where? Aha, here it is.
Dragonborn.
By the authority vested in me by the 9 divines, I pronounce you united in holy union.
Thank you for the ring, Dragonborn.
My cheeks are glowing.
It's beautiful. It was my father's. Everybody, thank you all for being here for me.
No, for us, the Dragonborn and I on this wonderful day. Especially my mom, Korthbar Rendar. It means so much to me. Friathoth Sethri, who has behaved himself, and even you, Malisam. Only joking. It's such a beautiful thing to be surrounded by all my friends. Luna, Carice, and you two, Tish and Bee. Cassius, Zan, and Gol, and Angie. It's been quite a ride, huh? And not forgetting you too, Cirilla. It's wonderful to see you again. Thank you all. And of course, the Dragonborn.
Right, let's all head back up to the keep for the feast. I'm bleeding starving. You too, Balin.
Oh.
Dragonborn? I know Balrandar would like a word, so I'm going to go back into the keep with the girls. I'll see you there for the feast. This is the happiest day of my life.
Dragonborn. This one had been waiting for a good time to visit my child. Khajiit didn't want to interfere in Rigmor's life too much, and visited every few months to advise in private, but... having received word from the Lord Chancellor of the imminent coronation, and the invitation to the Union from Sigun, this one thought it wise to travel from elsewhere early as not to miss the ceremony, and is very happy with the Union and your rise to the throne. Elsewhere has not changed for time that is long. 2 tribes, 2 factions. Yet, Khajiit's belly rumbles, and walls have ears that stretch over borders. Dragonborn might walk and talk with old Khajiit to Castle Keep, where this one can wine and dine. It is of the Khajiit to keep abreast of the politics of the realms elsewhere deals with. The disappearance of the Emperor was to cause the chain of events that led you here. This one believes the blame is directly laid at the feet of the Elder Council. If taken more care, they would not have found themselves in exile. But it afforded them distance from Blackwell's scrutiny. Upset a lot of people indeed, that Cetius was making a success of his rule. And they feared to intervene because of Morag. Then you turned up and all that changed. Now they fear you. Cameus presented himself, and they could not sending him to Table Mountain. Part of their deal was to eliminate Blackwell and reinstate the Talmor. Dragonborn, did you not suspect anything untoward? They presented half the story to High Queen Elisif, and others who had no idea of their ultimate goal of having a puppet on the throne. You see, they thought it was going to be Rigmor seated upon the ruby throne, and that she would have to destroy Blackwell to do it. Hence, of all those signatures, they knew this one signature was the most important to Rigmor and yourself. Azura thought Cameus was crucial to the plan of the Nine, but did not know why. She's here to advise Khajiit to sign the paper. Although Kamaeus appears to represent the Elder, he is playing them at their own game. Do you know why that might be? The child being called the Chosen One via prophecy? This in itself will pose a danger to Rigmor and the baby. But that wasn't part of the plan. When Kamaeus arrived back in Alinor and told them you had become Empress and not Rigmor, and that Blackwell was now your Lord Chancellor, they flew into a furious rage. Kamaeus laughed in their faces. He knows Blackwell will have them all executed if they dare place a foot inside Cyrodiil. The Dominion cares not for the Council, they only want the white gold Concordat reinstated. Maybe the Council would become valued hostages to win over Blackwell's influence. Kamaeus may not be the only one you have to worry about. Be cautious of the Elder Council, Dragonborn. They have money, and that equals power. You must be vigilant at all times, Dragonborn. Bruma is such a wonderful city, don't you think? The previous Count of Bruma and his wife were wonderful, warm people. Rigmor would have befriended had she been allowed to lead a normal life. Same with the previous Count of Leowin before the Troubles. The Emperor bestowed the titles to Rigmor in an attempt to lessen the guilt for abandoning Rigmor's family to the demands of the Talmor and the Elder Council. Dragonborn, this one cannot predict the future, but you have a friend in elsewhere. Majesty.
Come on, Dragonborn. Sit over here, next to me.
A toast to the happy couple.
We are here to celebrate the union of the Dragonborn and the Rigmor. Tradition usually calls upon a father figure to make a speech in honor of the ceremony. This one hopes that Khajiit can speak for both of you, and it would be an honor for me to do so. All of us here have known the Dragonborn and Rigmor for many years. We have all laughed, cried, fought alongside each other, and overcome many situations. When Khajiit first met the Dragonborn, this one knew their heart was just and true. Khajiit owes them a great debt, as we all know that without them, Rigmor would not be here today. So, let us celebrate the Dragonborn, their most high majesty by divine... right. As for Rigmor, my child, this one has witnessed you come of age in a terrible time of change. You have suffered the unsufferable. Khajiit should know, finding you when all was lost. But it fills this old Khajiit's heart with joy to see you flourish. When you laugh, this one wants to cry, but not the tears of anguish. The tears of the proud father, their heart consumed with pride of what has been accomplished, what has been overcome to bring into your life the only thing you ever wanted. To live in happiness among friends and family and loved ones. Rigmor, may all your dreams come true, and the gods look favorably down upon you.
I have had the day of my life. And you know, they say that a day like today is every little girl's dream, right? And this little girl's dream has, today, come true. No matter what mountains you have to climb, how many times you get knocked down, pushed back, rained upon, I am living proof anything is possible, if you believe in yourself. Don't get me wrong, it was hard sometimes. I know that life isn't always a sunny day. But above those clouds, above that storm, the sun is still shining. Forever. There's nothing we cannot achieve. No dreams we cannot aim for. So thank you all for coming. I love each and every one of you. If you'll all excuse me, I am feeling a little tired. I hope you'll all stay here tonight and enjoy the party. Dragonborn, can I speak to you in private? I feel on top of the world. I've never felt so happy in all my life. Thank you for everything. Would you watch over me tonight?
Thank you.
Majesty, we have just received word from the Lord Chancellor requiring your presence at the palace.
Bleeding scars. Red drips from my back. Laughter from those who attack. They jeer, they sneer. In my head, I am at home in my bed. Mother reads to me from a book. One memory that they never took. I can't remember the name. Matters not. All the same. They shaved off my hair, made me lay bare. It's the same every night. I continue to fight. I hear voices but don't care. The pain is mine to bear.
Well met.
Yes, some of the dignitaries have arrived from the main powers and the royal families. The Lord Chancellor has requested you and the Lady Rigmor meet him in the royal mausoleum along Emperor's Way. Majesty.
Was that Carice? Is everything all right? Okay. Come on then, we don't want to keep him waiting.
Yes?
Well, here it is. It makes you wonder why he wants to meet here, Dragonborn. Sounds a little creepy, if you ask me. Should we be on our guard? After you. After you.
Your Majesty, I know you must be wondering why I asked to meet here in this place of death. Be assured there's good reason. You see, this is the royal mausoleum, and I have been attending it for many years. I have studied and kept a record of the dynasties that have come and gone, that have sat upon the ruby throne. You might want to read my work. It's very extensive. Lady Rigmor could benefit greatly about what is contained in the script. But I will leave that to you. Peruse at your own discretion. As you probably know, some of the guests have arrived. Notable representatives from major powers. Count Comaeus has arrived to represent the Aldmeri Dominion, along with a leading member of the Elder Council. You can only guess what they will want to discuss before they leave. Majesty? Of course.
The only good thing Sethius did was kick them all out.
That is something that you must both decide. I thought it prudent to bring you here, so you could, if you want, be better prepared. Also, I would like to show you both something. Please, this way. This is the armor of Tiber Septim.
Wasn't it destroyed when Martin Septim sacrificed himself?
All we know is that it was returned here shortly after his martyrdom. It was last worn by Titus Mede II. It now belongs to you, Majesty. It is customary for the elected to wear it upon their coronation, so put it on before you return to the palace for the crowning ceremony. As for you, my lady, this way. This is the burial place of Rigmor of Cyrodiil. Before Titus Mede had the infant Morgan sent to Winterhold, he had Rigmor laid to rest here. She died in childbirth due to complications. Mede was utterly heartbroken. Some say he never recovered fully from her.
What do you know about her?
She was initially a mercenary. Rumors have it she played a big part in the Oblivion Crisis by helping the champion of Cyrodiil close the gates. After the martyrdom of Martin Septim, she joined the ranks of the Colovian warlord Titus Mede and helped him wrest control of Cyrodiil from the hands of Thules the Gibbering. His dying wish was to be reunited with her, here in this small antechamber. Atribus reluctantly complied, but it was a well-kept secret. There is no mention or record of it. The official sarcophagus lies empty. Titus Mede's remains are within, alongside that of his true love.
That's so sad.
The crowning armor he never got to wear is preserved in the accompanying chest. I think it would be fitting and respectful to her memory if you were to wear it, my lady.
Where is the crown?
The ceremonial priests already have the crowns. Now, I'll leave you alone to change into your new attire before returning to the palace. Majesty, it is customary to parley with the guests before taking your places on the thrones. When you arrive, I shall introduce you to whom I think requires your attention. As once the ceremony is over, all the guests will be ushered from the palace. When you are seated and ready, the ceremony shall begin. Majesty, my lady.
It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Hey, what do you think? Yes?
Mom. Mom.
Majesty, this way if you please. The Empress and the Queen of Cyrodiil. This way, if you please, Majesty. Please, let me introduce you to Lord Malachi, envoy of the King of High Rock.
Majesty, it is my honor to finally meet you in person. On behalf of the King of High Rock, we hope to strengthen our relationship and bring wealth and prosperity to the Northern Peninsula. We also hope to fortify our friendship with Solitude and look forward to further talks in the near future. Oh, and this is the King's eldest daughter, Potema. She insisted on accompanying me to the end of events.
Well met, Auntie. I do hope you can visit us sometime. As you may or may not know, my father is frail and his health is waning, even more so every day. Oh, please forgive me. I seem to have forgotten my manners with a slip of the tongue. It is my high honor to be in the presence of the Empress by divine grace, and of course the Lady Rigmor Morganmead. So, Lady Rigmor, you think I will have the honor of meeting my little cousin?
Lady Potema, all in good time. Not the time or place.
No, it's fine. 36 weeks.
And isn't the child, by the grace of the gods, to be a dragon child?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Please, and I mean no offense.
Lady Potema!
No, Lord Malachi. Let her speak.
Then please allow me to give you my most heartfelt and deepest condolences, should anything untoward happen during the birth. Oh, please, I meant no offense. I just thought...
Forgive us, Majesty. The Lady Potema is young and can be thoughtless at times.
Majesty, this way.
Little cow.
Count Cameus of Lelandril, representing the Aldmeri Dominion, and the Elder Council in exile.
Majesty. Lady Rigmor.
Hi, Cameus.
It's my honor and pleasure to meet you both once again under these special circumstances. The Dominion and the Elder Council in exile hope a lasting alliance can be forged to meet the upcoming threat. Of course, before such an alliance can be agreed to, there are a few important things we need to discuss.
Such as...
Cyrodiil needs to return to its former glory before the events of that usurper Ariel Cepheus. A long-lasting and true alliance can be attained by the restoration of the White Gold Concordat and the reinstation of the Elder Council here in the Imperial Palace. I disagree. We have the right to make our terms known. After all, the Dominion was instrumental in destroying Cepheus, so we should see the benefits of our involvement. All we ask is that the White Gold Concordat be restored, the Elder Council reinstated, and the lands of Southern Hammerfell be handed back over to the Dominion, which is legally and rightfully ours.
What? Dragonborn, you can't seriously consider these demands.
Lady Rigmor, you must think of the greater good. I will take it upon myself to make sure the returning justiciars act in a fair and open manner.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Plus, it will put me in the perfect position to return to you something of importance. All I ask is you discuss what I have mentioned, delay any knee-jerk decisions, and after some serious thought, reach out to us. Majesty, the future of Tamriel depends on a newfound friendship of tolerance and diversity.
Let the ceremony begin. Majesty, this way. Is there anything you need to say before you proceed? Lady Rigmor will be crowned first as the Queen, then you will be crowned as Empress. Of course.
And that little cow. If she's claiming to be Dragonborn's niece, she needs checking out.
Be assured, I am already on to the King's newfound daughter.
Newfound?
As soon as she arrived in the court of the King of High Rock, the king fell ill with an unknown malaise. Apparently, she washed up on the shore from a shipwreck claiming to be a distant relative. The king adopted her. But I have my network onto this already. Are you ready to proceed?
Okay, let's get this done.
Behold, by the grace of the divines, the High Queen of Cyrodiil, Rigmor Morgan Mead the First. Behold, by the grace of the divines, the dragonborn Empress of Cyrodiil and the Empire.
Majesty, you need to get back to Bruma right away. We've got a situation. All hell's breaking loose. Yes, no. It's Lady Rigmor. No, nothing like that. Blackwell has assigned 2 personal bodyguards to follow Lady Rigmor around. She's not too pleased about it, and that's an understatement. You're the only one with the authority to deal with it, before they end up wearing their guts around their ankles, if you catch my drift. I'll walk with you. Come on, follow me. If Blackwell has sent personal bodyguards, he must have a good reason. I asked him earlier about it, and he buffed me off with, "It's a standard procedure for high-ranking nobility, blah 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 and all that bollocks." But bodyguards, why not assign them 8 months ago when she returned to Bruma? Let's face it, you and I both know Lady Rigmor can look out for herself. Bodyguards give her an edge. The only question is... what is it? Exactly. My mistress reckons there's ripples in the void. Ones of the void sort. Ripples. There's ripples in the void. Bleeding hell, Majesty. You catch on quick. Anyway, my mistress wants me to let you know that she will do anything that she possibly can if there's any complications during the birth. I just hope those gods ain't lying bastards, because in truth it don't look good. I'm taking Arania to the annual Bard Festival this year. It's held in Morrowind. You can rely on me to keep my ear on the ground. If anything comes up, I'll let you know. How's Rigmor holding up in all this? Well, I only wish you both the best. Well, Majesty, Blackwell says I can get me head down in one of these guest rooms, so I'll be taking my leave. Just remember to sleep with one eye open and take good care of Rigmor. Good beans, Majesty, until next time. My lady.
Yes?
Yes.
Dragonborn! Dragonborn, we need to talk.
the hell are these guys watching over me all the time? Ugh, I can't even take a dump without them almost falling over me. You'd better sort this out. Now!
Majesty, it's me, Anus. And Crispus. Anus and Crispus. My lordship wants us to make sure my Lady Rigmor's kept safe. It's an honour, Majesty, truly it is. I dunno, Ma'am. We don't want to get in any more trouble. His lordship was most specific if we, well, fucked up again. Know what I mean? Crispus?
Don't look at me. If the head mage hadn't banged his head, we wouldn't be here. You know what he did, Majesty? We were in Coral after the Battle of Table Mountain. Anus got so drunk, he urinated in the door of the Mages Guild.
Fuck off, Crispus. That's a lie.
3 or 4 of them came out and they were slipping all over the place on Anus's piss. The head mage slips, cracks his head on the door frame, and the next instant, we're running at a staggered pace with fireballs up our arses.
Was fucking funny though. But Majesty, His Lordship the Chancellor reckons this is our last chance, and our orders were clear. It can be pretty scary, we don't want to be any bother. Right you are, my lady. Majesty. Would you believe it?
I know.
Her Majesty of Cyrodiil and the Empire.
You lucky bastard.
I know you want to make sure I'm protected, but does it have to be all the time? Oh, what I wouldn't give to get away from all this crap. But I know you mean well and are just looking out for me. And the baby.
I would like to spend a couple nights at the Roxy. Just me and you, before the baby arrives. Spend some time down by the lake. I would really like that.
Really? May I take this opportunity to thank your most royal highness of highnesses for your kindness and bravery in whisking me away into the dangerous steppes of the Cyrodiil countryside.
You know something? You're beautiful. And I love you. No bodyguards, okay? Just me and you.
I mean it. Come on. You're the mighty Dragonborn. We will be together. So just this once. Please. Yes! Hey, Vivian.
Rigmor, so if the rumours are correct, it's my lady, Majesty. It's an honour. How can I help you?
How do you want to do this? Dragonborn, we're on vacation. I can't have you sleeping in the chair again. Okay. Both rooms, if they're available, Vivian.
Find a table and I'll be right over.
Come on, let's go sit over there in my favorite spot. This is weird. This is where it all began. I was so angry with you. I thought I would never see you again. What? No. Oh, Dragonborn, why didn't you tell me that? You let me rant, rave, and cry and didn't think to tell me? Didn't you think it was strange you hadn't heard from me? I'm sorry. Hey, look at us now. I can't think of a better place to be. It's been some ride. I would never in my wildest dreams have thought where we would end up. I'm glad you're the Empress, truly. And I have a lot of other things to worry about right now, as you can see. I'm good. She's been moving around. Sometimes she's kicking like she's trying to ride a horse in there. Or she's trying to stand up. It's perfect. Sure, I've had my doubts about it all, but she's yours too. She's ours. I can't wait to take her up in my arms and love her. Play with her and teach her her first words, to hear her say, Mama. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. You know, all the crap I've had to put up with in my life, this makes it all worth it, Dragonborn. Hey, she's moving again. Can you see it? Look there. That's easy. Me and Kintara living in some random shack. You know, our den, hidden from the world. Growing our own crops, rearing our own livestock, maybe near a coast or village. Of course you imagine how things could be, but it never ends up that way, right? We can only dream, I guess. I'm sure this ring has some kind of, I don't know, properties. Because since I've been wearing it, I feel... Actually, I don't know how I feel. No shit. Does anyone else know? Better keep it that way, right? Luna told me about Pilvi. She was quite upset, actually. That's so sad. Do you think Akatosh forsook her? You weren't to know that breaking the seal would be fatal. I don't know. It's weird because I never learned about it anywhere. But it's as if I always knew about it after what happened in the cathedral. Of course. Dragonborn. Maybe Akatosh couldn't reach her. Remember, Nagasa was built on top of the ruins. The gates in the upper chamber, there might have been some kind of negative force or barrier. You destroyed the gates, remember? Akatosh filled me with a sense of overwhelming love. He wouldn't just leave her down there. Not like that. Not like that for some kind of punishment, surely. It was so good to see Luna again after all these years. She didn't want to hang around here. She's gone adventuring again. She's hoping to hook up again with an old friend she knows. I know it might sound strange, but that time on the island, just you and me, that was quite an adventure, huh? Oh, the gods. I wonder what he's up to right now. Yeah. We can go to bed. I'm getting really tired now. Thank you, Dragonborn. I'm so looking forward to spending some time down by the lake tomorrow. I could sleep for 100 years. Are you okay? Dragonborn, it's going to be fine. I feel safe here. I can't have you sleeping in the chair again. Dragonborn. Single bed? We can't fit onto the bed. Not all of us. You really are something, you know. Well, this is a first. Whatever. Ooh, wait. There. Well, aren't you getting into bed?
In your dreams. Don't get any ideas. Yes? What is it? What? Yeah, right. Whatever. You're such a loser.
I love you so much, Dragonborn. Is it morning already? Give me a minute.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, okay. Don't go too fast. I need to breathe. Wait for me, okay? Let's take it one step at a time. Hey, wait for me, okay? This is as fast as I can go right now. You know I love you, right? You know, as a best friend that's always been here for me, I just want you to know I'm here for you too, okay? I know it must be weird, and it's not normal. If you ever want to talk about the baby or all that stuff, it's okay, you know. I worry sometimes I might be holding you back. You've already done so much for me. I don't know. Yeah, well, there's some changes I want done before I even think about moving into that place. I mean, it sucks so bad. Right. Firstly, I want a brand new royal suite built specially, just for us. If you think I'm going to reside in that manky old place where Morag was, think again. I want it built behind the thrones and connected by a stairway to the upper dome room where there's light. Also, so I can keep an eye on you from that great big hole. Oh, and I want a railing made so Kintara won't fall through it. Secondly, I want a veranda built around either the dome, accessing outside where the arched windows are currently, or directly from the royal suite. Basically, what I'm saying is the dome room will be incorporated into the royal suite and the veranda too. I want space. Thirdly, the royal suite will need its own living area, kitchen area, children's playroom, but if you want, you can make the playroom and chamber all in one. Yeah, of course, our room or room. We can accommodate a guard room too. Oh, a room for Cyrodiil. She'll be staying with me permanently as my lady-in-waiting. And a small guest room for any other chambermaids, minders, you know, that sort of thing. I love Lakeside. It's so nice to get away from the walls of Bruma for once. Did you know Balin lives around here somewhere? Maybe you might want to go fishing sometime. Ah, I love it here. Dragonborn, do you see that creepy guy? No, that guy by the boardwalk. Look at him. Yeah, I guess. It just creeps me out. I don't know. Come on. There should be a bench we can sit on over there. Let's sit down a while. Let's just take in the moment. I always loved being by the water. I don't know. It's a wonderful thing to hear the soft ripple of the water. The sunlight dancing on the surface. Yeah, I guess you're right. Like Riften. I'd like to go back there someday. If we ever get the time. Did you visit Riften often, you know, when we weren't together? Is it true that there's a thieves' guild? Yeah, well, I don't want to know, okay? You know, it's so sad how Titus Mead II just mysteriously disappeared. Did you ever figure out anything about that? Like, did Blackwell ever mention it? Do you think he'll ever come back? Wow, you seem so sure of that. Anyway, you're guilty of keeping things from me. Come on, I want to know the gossip. Isn't that what best friends are for? Telling each other secrets? Come on! You're the only link I had to the real world. Sometimes I think you treat me like an overprotective parent. Just like everyone else, like that asshole Cameus. Remember, at the coronation, when he turned his back on me? He squished my toe. Yeah, and that bastard walked out on your crowning, in front of everyone. I don't miss a thing, see? I was right all along. So, drop the gas. Titus Mead's disappearance? Now I wish I hadn't said anything. You know, in a weird kind of way, I actually like him. I wonder if he found out any more on that little cow. The way she herself there with her arms crossed. She's gonna be trouble. I can tell. Why do people have to be such assholes? There has to be more to life than money and power. Boy, she is messing with the wrong people if she thinks she's tough. I love it here. With you. I wonder if Sethri still has his farmhouse on the lake. No way! You never told me that. Who is she? Or he? That is so cool. Maybe we can make one someday. I would really love that. But how does she put up with him? That's so funny.
Come on, Dragonborn. Where's your sense of adventure? Or as Cassius would say, please help yourself to refreshments.
We can tell Kintyra all about our adventures as pirates on the high seas. Hey, remember that time when you lost the boat? Cassius and Zan. I miss them already. Did you see Cassius?
Thank you, Dragonborn, for being here for me.
Oh yeah. What? What is it? What?
Hey, I would love that.
Ooh. She's moving again. I think she's telling me it's time to go. I'm feeling a little hungry. Actually, we're feeling a little hungry. I've had such a wonderful time. Thank you for bringing me here, Dragonborn. Don't go too fast. Let's take it one step at a time. I need to breathe. I don't want to be catching my breath. She can come anytime now. Okay. Let's go.
Dragonborn, look. Over there. That guy again. I really don't like this at all. What's the backup plan? You know, if something goes tits up. And if anything happens, I head up there, right? Up the stairs? Right. Got it. Yeah. Up the stairs. Okay. Hey, Vivian. Something to eat and drink, please, if you'd be so kind. Juice for me. Dragonborn, you want a beer? Dragonborn!
Never should have come here.
Someone do
Please,
help.
someone do something!
Oh! Dragonborn!
Aha! Found you!
Dragonborn, look. Over there. That guy again. I really don't like this at all. What's the backup plan? You know, if something goes tits up. And if anything happens, I head up there, right? Right. Got it. Yeah. Up the stairs. Okay. Hey, Vivian.
Something to eat and drink, please, if you'd be so kind. Just fruit juice for me. Dragonborn, you want a beer? Dragonborn!
Never should have.
Somebody help!
Oh! Dragonborn!
You don't have a chance.
You want a piece of me? Yes, we're fine. This is fucking scary. They were after me. Or my baby. By the gods, not my baby. Who are they? Who the hell would send assassins, Dragonborn? Why would they want to harm me or my baby? Vivian! Vivian! Is everyone okay?
Yes, I think so. Mostly.
What are we going to do now?
Oh, did you need something?
Oh! Dragonborn!
Rigmor!
Ah! I'm okay. I'm okay. Give me a moment. It's all right. Probably just the shock. Okay, that's better. I'm okay now.
What can I do for you?
I'm okay now. Let's go. Dragonborn! Dragonborn! Get me to the keep. Quick! It's nearly time!
Need something?
Need something?
Oh! It's nearly time. Oh! Okay. Get me to the keep. Quick. Quick.
Rigmor! Oh, my baby girl. Quick, let's get Lady Rigmor upstairs. Hurry!
Okay. Quick. Quick.
Majesty, Court Advisor Malison and Freothoth are meeting with Blackwell at the Citadel. What are your orders?
Yes?
Understood. Janna, Agni, with me. Majesty, we need to talk. What is it? Yeah, I was. Azura sent me here. My mistress insisted I be present, not only for the birth, in case it becomes problematic, but to help deliver the baby myself, if need be, as I'm a trained physician. Bear with me. It's all starting to make sense, if you can call it that. I ain't saying the Divines aren't going to keep their word. But first, Blackwell has some important intelligence you need to know about. It concerns a contract on Rigmor and the baby. They're led by a Tangmo assassin called the Moot. He only shows himself to potential victims out of respect. Usually he's invisible, and he's also a conjurer. They will try again. They have no choice. Not yet. I would feel the vibes, but yes, he's coming. Portals. Let's walk. He has the Ring of Khajiit and hides until a moment to strike, then conjures a portal so the Tong can do his bidding. And in this case, as far as Blackwell can tell, it's a grey writ. Special kind for special targets. Once the contract is fulfilled, they erase any evidence of ever being there and leave, taking any casualties with them back to Morrowind. The writs are illegal in the Empire. Would have caused a big stink for the King of Morrowind back in the day. They're after the infant, so they must kill Rigmor to get to her. It's all very professional, nothing personal. They fear you, and they want you gone. Rigmor is a way to get to you. No baby, no prophecy, and all of Tamriel up for grabs. No, but whoever it was took great care to hire the Moot, so whatever he knows dies with him if you're lucky enough to kill him. If you want whoever it was who ordered the contract off your back, you're gonna need to kill the Moot, because if he can't execute the writ, no one else can. He's a champion of Mephala. Know of her? Remember I mentioned a while back about those ripples in the void? Well, you're gonna love this. Mephala gifted the moot the Ring of Khajiit. It renders the wearer invisible. It's not meant to be used for killing or murder, but thieving, burglary and the like. Meridia's pissed and claims the ring belongs to her. She's furious Mephala is allowing the moot to use portals to murder people using her ring as a cloak, and she wants it back. Mephala gets off on winding her up. They've been at it for centuries. I take it you know of Meridia too. Anyway, Azura wants to help Meridia get the ring back and use any portal the moot opens to help Rigmor. She won't be able to enter the mortal plane, but could if need be assist, but I have to be present. When Rigmor is in labour, you're gonna need to be there protecting us all. We won't be able to help you. That's the beauty of this plan. Once Azura can lay her healing power on Rigmor, he will be forced to show himself. He can't attack you while he is invisible, and he can't return without completing the contract. So you just make sure you fuck him up good and proper. I'll take the ring and give it to Azura. Yeah, well, here, take these in case you need them. Come on, let's get this show on the road. Looks like the party started. What is it? Just hang around and don't whatever you do. Feeling some vibes, so get ready.
I'll fight. Kill him. Now you're mine.
Oh, my baby girl.
Come on, you can do it.
What's that? Now you're mine. That's it? That's all you got? Gonna cry now, huh?
I am fucking Bush!
Escape! No more! I
Rigmor!
Rigmor, darling, come on, wake up. We're losing her. For the love of Asura. See his head.
No, not my baby. Why isn't she crying? What's wrong? There's something wrong. Dragonborn, I think something's wrong. She's not crying or making any sound. Hold her.
Dragonborn.